And we've got Kenny Ilko from WayForward, one of my absolute favorite developers. And we want to shout out a special thanks to publisher Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment. So Kenny and Steve, thank you, welcome, and let's see the game. Let's jump in.
All right, let's go over some features first. In Bakugan Champions of Astroya, you are the hero in an epic action role-playing game with an original story expanding on the hit TV series and toy franchise. We've designed a unique, real-time, and turn-based brawling system offering pick-up-and-play ease and layers of strategy to discover.
Nuevo juego, chicos.
There's plenty of depth in our game, including faction resistance,
sacaron un nuevo juego, creo que es Bakugan.
In-game progression. Plus, you can selectively modify up to 4 special ability slots for each Bakugan on your team before and after the battle. In addition to brawling, which you'll be doing a lot of in our game, explore an RPG world across a variety of environments and engage in over 100 quests. In all, you'll collect over 80 Bakugan, plus 200 special ability types and upgrades to help you and your Bakugan become champions. Did I mention 80 Bakugan? Actually, it's 81, because we've listened to our fans and we're bringing back Leonidas. Lastly, we're proud to announce in Bakugan Champions of Astroya, you can play against brawlers around the world in online head-to-head multiplayer. All right, Kenny, let's get our brawl on.
All right, we'll pick up the first fight down here.
Mecánicas del juego de Bakugan.
So I'm basically jumping in
Es Bakugan, es un juego como...
I was sent by a local kid to go and do some practicing before
Mañana es de niñas. Mañana vamos a tener reparto de chicas. Van a ver pokés femeninos.
Right,
eso es Bakugan.
Yeah, immediately you get a sense for just how huge they are.
Yeah, the scale of the Bakugan the intent was to make sure we kept the epic feel. You know, Bakugan are anywhere from like 2, 3, 4 stories tall, so we wanted to ensure that came through in combat as much as possible. So, you know, the combat system is kind of a hybrid to the TV show, as people are watching the TV show and then the toy and TCG. So, you know, we're running around here in the Hive Matrix real time, collecting energy cores, which are those blue hexagons on the field. Those energy cores give you the equivalent of mana in like a fantasy RPG game. So on the bottom left corner, that's my 4 abilities. Those are...
la mecánica de combate tampoco me gusta, o sea...
So,
digo, la mecánica de combate de Pokémon tampoco es que sea la gran cosa, pero... Pero esta mecánica de andar juntando distritos para tirarle a tu Bakugan para que pueda hacer ataques...
We bring in some tactics and decision making just from the energy cores alone. See, the core she just picked up there was a small energy glow, which means it has a lower quantity of energy that's going to supply you. The bigger the glow, the more energy you get. So now it becomes a decision of, you know, do I want to get these 1 or 2 close cores, or do I want to go for the far bigger core with more energy deeper into the field while passing up, you know, other options.
What's kind of interesting is like resource management, where you're having to collect the energy cores, but also plan what attacks or abilities you're going to use. Are you going to be quick to attack, or are you going to save more energy? And the strategy there is really...
Al final, ¿quién ganó? No entendí.
Indeed, yeah, and I mean, to your point...
Al final no entendí quién ganó y cómo ganó.
12 health left.
That was a nail biter.
I had another Bakugan in reserve. But yeah, to your point, Tyler, you know, Sorry, Steve, go ahead.
Oh,
Hola, Francisco, ¿qué tal?
Background on story, really quick. So basically, where Kenny ended up there was in his last brawl in a series of a quest because he wants to impress this local hotshot named Larry, who's organizing a local tournament. Overall, our story interweaves between a series of tournaments and a larger investigation into a mysterious and abnormal activity going on in San Barbara.
Tiene bajonazos de FPS, ¿no? Hola, Kirito. No, al final anunciaron Bakugan.
But there's all of these other elements
Un juego nuevo de
going on
Bakugan
in the game that you're going to want to, I guess, constantly track on top of just your brawling strategies, right?
Correct.
That's right.
So, the storyline I just picked up there that I'm quickly progressing through is hitting on the point that Steve was talking about, where that was one of your good friends. She's telling you about some of the earthquake activity that's abnormal for the area going on, and she's investigating into it. And I think that's kind of where your story starts to unfold for you. So now I'm just kind of taking back my poster pieces that I had found for Larry. Oh, got one more quick thing to do for Larry. Pick up an item he lost here at the lake. But returning back to the combat, there's a...
no sé por qué el directo de Nintendo me va
You're going into
me va
combat
lento.
with a team of 3 Bakugan, and once you collect up to 3.
Yo no lo veo como muy interesante el juego.
And your 4 abilities that you assign to the Bakugan, which we'll get into a little bit
No me
more
voy a echar media hora
in a
viéndolo.
few minutes.
No.
Just something that I kind of noticed that maybe others may have noticed as well is that your Bakugan you are actually talking to, but in battle they're so much larger. And if you mind kind of going into a little bit of that relationship that you have with your Bakugan?
Yeah, absolutely. So, Bakugan are sentient beings in the universe. So, what you actually
Sí, no es tan interesante. Realmente no están mostrando cosas que valgan la pena.
So, when
me imagino, habrá su público, pero...
they so frequently love to be in. They
pero
actually
no...
are smaller, much smaller in toy size, much like the real toy. And they, your Bakugan are someone that you're actually befriending as you go.
That's pretty awesome. So you're going to build that relationship with your Bakugan as you continue to find more and change up your roster.
Correct.
I see a familiar face.
So,
acaban de echar otro combate.
There he is.
Okay.
Infamous Bankuzo.
Yes. So the awesome brawlers from the TV show again. You're going to get appearance from Dan here. Dan is kind of your tutorial guy, much like they do in the TV show. They,
no veo.
No
le veo mucho propósito.
Information for you to help guide you through the game and get you going on your strategies and just your overall open world experience. So here he's telling us about, I just got a Baku ability card from Larry, and he's telling me how I assign it to a new Bakugan.
Pareciera
Again, one of the
que no.
layers of strategy that you're going to have to consider is that every Bakugan ability is
no lo creo. Algún costo tiene que tener.
So there's 5 factions: Pyrus, Heos, Darkus, Aquos, and Ventus. So as you collect,
alguien que quién sabe, o sea, alguien que cree que yo soy el de Nintendo, no sé.
Basically what's the equivalent of a
yo solamente estoy
opportunity. So
reaccionando a la excepción que nos están mostrando, ¿vale?
Part of your deck to assemble, and your deck is really just the 4 abilities that you're assigning to each Bakugan when you go into the fight. And now Larry is
so that's where a lot of the strategy comes in.
Items.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kenny, go ahead.
Oh, no, absolutely. I was just saying Larry gives me more loot here. So, yeah, you are correct. That is a lot of where the strategy's coming
Al final, yo creo que mejor nos vamos a jugar a Ninjala, chicos.
So personally for you,
oh, go ahead, Tyler. Sorry.
Sorry. I was just saying personally for you, Kenny, what kind of strategies do you like to implement with your Bakugan? Are you more of a going in guns blazing head first, or a little more strategic on adding more kind of buffs or recovery?
So it's a good question. The Bakugan factions actually kind of draw their own strategy. So again, leveraging as much as we can from the TCG and bringing that experience into the game for the different players that'll recognize. A lot of the factions have their own playing style. So I generally try and adapt a playing style to the team I want to go in there, but when I have my druthers, I like the balance of Aquos and all its.
Realmente sí está bastante aburrido.
But if I'm coming at you with a Pyrus Dragonoid, I will just bring an aggressive attack approach.
Venga, chicos.
Hey, Kenny, what does she have for you?
10 minutos ya, creo que es suficiente de este juego. Dejémoslo por acá. Nos vemos en Ninjala mejor. Chao, gente. No tiene mecánica ni es nada interesante, no para nosotros, a lo menos en la comunidad, en el canal. Así que
nice.
Nos vemos, gente. Gracias por haber pasado y dejar su like. Gracias. Chao, chao, gente. Adiós.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Sam.
Oh, I was just going to say, now you're rocking a full team.